The story begins in the late summer of 2001 in Manhattan, New York. This is Corinne Calloway, a mother of school-aged twins in her late 30s. She tries to write a screenplay about the features and benefits of being unemployed, but her project is serious. Russell Calloway is her husband and a book editor who supports her writing career. For example, he stops work to look for their children. Russell and Corinne have a quite good relation, but a neglected love life. Meanwhile, uptown and upmarket, Luke McGavock spends his days mooning about in search of his soul. He has quitted his job as an investment banker to write a book about Japanese samurai movies. Tasha, Luke's beautiful wife and the cynosure of the Manhattan paparazzi, doesn't understand him or why he has cut back the cash flow to her and their teenage daughter Ashley. After a few introductory episodes in which the Callaways hold a dinner party highlighted by Corinne's drunken sister and the McGavocks attending at the benefit at the Central Park Zoo, where Luke has to watch Sasha flirting with her alleged lover, the planes hit the towers. Both families lose a close friend in the destruction. When Corinne saw Luke the first time in the ruins, she gave him her telephone number to make sure he got home safely. Somehow, Corinne and Luke wind up working the night shift together at a soup kitchen on Bowling Green, providing food and coffee to the uniformed service members and construction workers laboring at Ground Zero. The voluntary work seems only like an excuse for them to see each other. They get to know each other better and better, and after some more boresome chapters, they finally kiss and start an affair. Towards the end, Luke's daughter Ashley runs away to her grandmother, and Luke picks her up and they reconcile. In the meantime, Corinne thinks about to leave her husband. The ending is pretty much open. Luke and Corinne don't terminate their affair and still nobody knows about it, but both main characters get along well with their families. Let's continue with the conflicts. The first conflict I found is man versus society. In the novel, social identity is linked to place identity. That means where you live represents your social status or social class. For example, Brooklyn versus Upper East Side, townhouse versus penthouse. When the physical structure becomes disordered, the social functions are more difficult to express. Through the dust and the destructions and the shocking events, everything seems the same. The Twin Towers are a geographical sign. The people looked for them in the sky to find their ways downtown. But the collapse of the towers ruined the geographical structure and the structure of society. People are lost because the roads they used to play are changed by the enormity of the events. The collapse brought chaos to an ordered world in which boundaries had been clearly established. No one knows what to do or how to act anymore. In the novel, the events of 9/11 destroy all these neighborhood cliches and social conventions for a while. Suitable to this hypothesis is my quote, which is on the first side of the second part of the book, where Corinne met Luke for the first time. He paused to lean against a Mercedes coated with the same dust. Because of the ashes, everything looks the same now, and even a valuable car like Mercedes is covered in dust. The social classes don't matter anymore. Everybody helps each other. But as soon as the dust is washed away, the society falls back into old patterns. This quote shows that the destruction of the city has an impact on society. The next and last conflict is man versus himself. Corinne and Luke live in a wealth-ambitious elite, which seems perfect. But both characters could be more happier with it. And if that isn't the good life, what is it then? Like the geography or the structure of the city changed after the attack, Luke's and Corinne's life also changed when they started their affair. Their inner conflict is that they don't want to betray and lie to their spouses or children, but on the other side, they can't resist the passion and desire of their affair. It seems like they justify their cheating with the unhappiness in their old lives.